Ever wondered what makes an invoice important? It's not just a piece of paper with numbers and details. It's a vital commercial document, a bridge connecting the seller and the buyer, and a key tool for efficient business operations. Imagine an invoice as a detailed story of a business transaction. The characters in this story are the seller and the buyer. Their names, addresses, and contact details are the first elements of an invoice. This information sets the stage for the transaction, identifying the parties involved. Next comes the plot twist, the unique identifier, the invoice number, and the date it was issued. These elements allow businesses to track and reference transactions, making each invoice a unique chapter in the financial history of the business. Now, what's a story without some action? The description of goods or services provided is the heart of this narrative. It details the quantities, unit prices, and total prices for each item, providing a clear account of what the buyer is paying for. The payment terms set the pace of this narrative. They outline when payment is due and the consequences of late payment, whether it's a discount for early settlement or penalties for delay. The climax of the story is the total amount due. This is the sum of all individual line items, plus any applicable taxes or fees. It's the figure that the buyer needs to pay to bring this chapter to a close. Speaking of taxes, they're the subplot in this story. If applicable, the invoice includes details of any taxes charged on the transaction, making it a comprehensive record of financial obligations. The denouement of our invoice story comes with the payment instructions. These provide clear guidance on how the buyer should remit payment, ensuring that the story ends smoothly with no loose ends. Terms and conditions and any additional information like shipping details or contract references add depth and context to our story. They are the footnotes that provide clarity and prevent misunderstandings. So, there you have it. An invoice isn't just a request for payment, it's a story, a record, and a tool for business efficiency. It's a document that, when crafted carefully and accurately, can contribute to smooth operations, proper record keeping, and timely payments. The importance of an invoice, therefore, goes beyond the paper it's printed on. It's a fundamental part of doing business.